Hello everyone, this is Melanie Lightbeam, and today I actually want to read a journal entry that I wrote. I love the fact that Facebook has previous update statuses that pop up every day, memories in Facebook land. And there was a time that I actually used Facebook as a daily little journal to write out my thoughts and write out some crazy incidences that happened. And I thought this would be a great opportunity to share some of these stories with you. So today I'm going to read you one of my journal entries from 2 years ago. And this was the first time I actually made the transition from being a full-time managerial retail worker into a different line of work. So let me share that with you. If you like my stories and like my content, please hit the like below, hit the subscribe, hit the share button. I would love to hear your feedback on what you think of some of these stories. So this particular one I call Today in Domestic Engineering, the Nutty Plastic Edition. So I have to admit, when one becomes a full-time domesticated engineer working strictly for the monetary benefit of household duties and personal satisfaction, your life seems to shift completely with priorities, attitudes, thoughts, and ideas. There was a time where my life was surrounded by stories from retail hell and retail stupidity. But now that my life has changed to the modern day challenges of domestic engineering, a newfound career whose daily moments becomes the chaos of what happens at home. Today, I found it important to clear out an entire cabinet of old Tupperware plastic storage containers. Actually, let me rephrase that. 5 full cabinets of nothing but mismatched plastic tops of all sizes, shapes, colors, and conditions. For those of you who have visited, my cabinets seem to go on forever in the kitchen of nothing but cabinet space. But to the point that I even have to crawl deep into the cabinets just to get to the back wall. From that oddly warped sideways Tupperware, which somehow got mutated by overheating items, to perhaps the discolored Tupperware, which no matter how much you scrub the hell out of it, it will maintain that stained kiss of Italian cooking. Where has my world come to that the aggravation of household Tupperware has destroyed me to the point that I have to rip apart my cabinets, stripping them down to the bare emptiness, wondering where the hell did I get all these plastic nonsense storage containers? I was on my hands and knees. I'm scooping out all these plastic atrocities, crawling deep into the trenches of kitchen darkness. Maybe I should be hiring a tunnel rat to potentially dig into this darkened abyss. But I have found myself full body in these cabinets just to recover these plastic mishmashes laying around all across my dining room table. I was desperately trying to match how the lids to their prospective bottoms. But then, of course, I had the trouble where the lid just seemed to fit the bottoms, but it didn't seal shut. Are you kidding me? They actually have lids that are just a tad bit too small or too big. It did nothing to create a seal. Why the hell don't they make these things completely interchangeable? I know competition is always the key, but I find myself trying to match a Betty Crocker lid or a Glad lid or a Ziploc or whatever the hell I've just collected for no reason whatsoever. Can't these companies just get on board just to create uniform shapes and sizes? But where did this plastic storage obsession come from? As if somewhere in my life I thought it was important to storage that much food or stuff. For a girl who has never cooked, never really used culinary delights, and probably ate out much more than I gotta admit, because I definitely have the belly to prove it, I collected so much plastic storage goodness, only to have them stored in a dust-filled cabinet. Yet the moment I truly need such miracle of containers, what a cruel joke it is to have them completely mismatched components. Life has a way of laughing at you. In this case, laugh all you want, but this mishmash craziness of plastic is driving me crazy. It took a while to piece these puzzle pieces together, but I have to tell you, I finally did it. I sorted it, I stacked, I created my little Tetris perfected kitchen cabinet of single containers. Each of those containers has a correct corresponding lid, and I had to have a poor funeral procession to the dearly departed warped containers, which had to find its way to the abyss of forgotten junk. The rest I secretly kept as perhaps a way to contain and store other areas of my life which somehow needs organizations, but to the warped containers, in the garbage they went. So everybody, that was my story of the Nutty Plastic Edition. It was a post that I did on Facebook, and I hope you enjoy it. I figured it's been a while since I did a journal entry, and I wanted to update it because I needed to take a little break from my day today. So with that, everyone, this is Melanie Lightbeam. Have a great day. Enjoy.